thing going on, okay?
Jason's not a fan.
No, Jason is a fan, he
But
just
he doesn't like
criticized his style.
Yeah.
And so they came face to face.
Right.
Now, Cam asked him in an interview the whole 9 yards about, I mean, they hashed their problems out, basically. Okay? Two men, like two men are supposed to. Now, as we get with that, I see.
I had a snack for
And that's
today.
good.
I'm hungry.
And
Good eggs, huh?
so, I'm just making sure BJ's there, yes, indeed. So, we're good there. So as that was going on, before I do all this introduction stuff, because we got a lot to cover, I'm gonna talk about this part. So before everything went on, as they were talking, he happened to mention, why do you dislike Stephen A. Smith? And so Jason even backed off. He just said, y'all two are, you boys, you're on the same show.
It might
I
be a
don't.
clash of egos on
Yeah,
that.
and well, he just said, I don't want to do that. He tried to be decent about it. Cam, as a professional, no, you speak. You basically saying you speak your mind, man.
Yeah.
This is what the show is about. Speak your mind. Say your piece. And he said his piece. Oh my God.
Should have brought some beer.
He said his piece about what he thought about Stephen A. Smith, and all of a sudden, Stephen A. Smith comes back, clapping back basically at Cam Newton, not in a direct way, but kind of in a roundabout way. And in the process of that, Mr. Race Baiter had to get involved.
Right.
Ryan Clark, you went into the enemy's camp, stuff like that. You don't do that. And then Emmanuel Acho jumps on. How are you gonna,
So it's all about just the race baiting, race.
Well, it's not even that. It's about now it's become, now has become that Stephen A. Smith or ESPN, people on that program, this is how you can tell who are puppets, okay? Because Stephen A. Smith's the top earner there besides Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee runs his own thing. ESPN's lucky to
I
have.
personally like McAfee.
If McAfee left,
That's just
you see, the thing is, if McAfee left today, ESPN would lose viewers. Okay,
Oh,
that's the
definitely.
difference. That's the difference. If McAfee left today, ESPN would lose viewers. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just truth of it. And so when we're coming into this, what I've learned is watching this thing, Cam has a platform. He would like to do what Pat McAfee has done.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. The man, as an interviewer, he's trying to get to the heart of the matter. What do men do? They hash out their problems.
Yeah.
He hashed it out with Jason and then wanted to say, okay, well, this is a platform. Say what you got to say. I want to know why do you really dislike Stephen A. Smith? So why is everybody hating on Cam for doing a manly interview? So with that, ladies and gentlemen,
So, just like we're throwing an interview at you guys right now.
yes.
Okay.
So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sunday Morning Workday. I'm glad that everybody's here. We're back. We had a week off.
Nice.
Yeah, we had a week off. I hope it was nice for everybody. I think we enjoyed the little break there, just a little bit. But it's good to be back in business. It's good to be back here. Welcome to Sunday Morning Workday, you guys. So first, we're going to run it down, and we're going to kickstart our day and kickstart your sore muscles into feeling good with the kicker. And this new massage tool with over 6,000 RPMs of oscillation, the kicker's innovative design targets muscle fibers in two directions simultaneously, maximizing efficiency for superior results. This dual action approach not only saves time, but also penetrates deeper, breaks up tension faster, and promotes better recovery, helping you to achieve noticeable improvements in less time. It's the kicker.
In the kicker.
You said penetrate.
It does. It penetrates really good. It penetrates those,
That's not the type
penetrates.
of penetration.
I've been saying this
Yeah.
for I don't know how long, and now you
Dude,
choose.
you started with the text messages this morning when,
Well, yeah, I did.
when you were like, "Are you alive?" I'm like, "Not really."
It's like seventh
Really
grade.
Constipated.
He's like, "I can do this all day."
Yeah, I mean, I did. I was sending him messages this morning. You know, I was asking if he was awake, if he was alive, is he hungover, is he constipated.
Hungover.
Oh yeah, we.
So welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Just have a good time. We're having a good time here, and so, hey, if y'all were listening earlier, and my grandson's here, you want to go back upstairs, buddy? Good.
Good morning.
So,
How buddy boy? I know. Okay. Go ahead up. Go ahead up.
he just wants to hang out.
Hey,
I know. I love him. If you don't
You
know,
ever
just
notice-
ask.
you ever notice that kids, whether they're grandchildren or our own children at one time, they always have the same look. They have the same deer in the headlights look all the time.
And then he's gonna let he's gonna let my feline down. I have a cat down here now.
There you go.
So we have a guest with a cat right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, today
Looks
we
like
are
he's wet.
unexpected. Anything can happen.
He
So
needs some medicine. He's sneezing.
no, he's always been that way.
Oh,
he
he's
was born that
sneezing.
way.
Okay. Oh, he's born that way.
Yeah, he was born
It's not
actually.
just
with that.
allergies?
No, he was born with that respiratory. He wasn't even supposed to survive as a kid.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. That's a feel-good story right there.
No, seriously, that cat, he's part Maine Coon,
That's cool.
and you see.
He does
Maine
look like a
Coon.
Maine Coon. He looks
He's
very
part
green.
Maine Coon. He just not
So,
full grown, but what has happened when we had this cat? I'm telling the story of a cat that is underneath the table for those of y'all who can see. When my father-in-law was moving,
mhm,
and where he was moving, he had cats, and his cat had kittens,
mhm.
and people were taking the kittens, but nobody wanted this one
Right.
because he was sick. He was literally sick. I'm talking, could not breathe. He had to literally bottle feed him.
Right.
But because he was moving, nobody could take care of him, and he couldn't take him with him.
Mhm.
We took him, figuring he's not going to make it. But we did nursing, we did the
Right.
whole
But you
feeding
did the right
thing.
thing. Yeah.
And we got him all the medications he needed and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
here he is.
Nice.
And he's been around for quite a while.
Wow. Yeah.
And he's been loyal too. The bad part is he's fart stink.
Well, that's something else that will make your fart stink is this here.
Good morning. Whatever,
morning.
dude. That's
It's
great.
good.
DJ's eating herbs, pickle.
Herbs. Herbs.
Herb
Is that a
pickle day.
chip company
So
too?
as we're diving into
They
stuff,
do,
Yeah, I think
they do the
so.
pickled sausages too.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
That's
no.
what
I have a jar of those
those
too.
I could probably take a hold of. So
That's the breakfast of champions right there.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not much
eating
on
One
with
thing
it.
I should have bought a couple cold beers to wash them down with.
Yeah.
I've been set. You think the cat's farts stink?
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say this. I have to say this before we continue to get started as we're diving into our day.
Mhm.
Barbecue sauce is starting
Sleepy's,
to.
right?
That I got some orders being
Yeah,
taken
orders are
in.
coming in.
Orders, people who actually tasted the sauce. They're actually asking for it. So look for it. I'm telling you, look for it.
It's up
This
and coming.
stuff is up and coming. What we're doing is, ladies and gentlemen, we're betting on ourselves. is
Yeah,
what
just
we're doing.
Sweet Baby Ray's, watch out. Sleepy's.
We're betting on ourselves. We are three middle-aged idiots.
Mhm.
Middle-aged means we're tired of working for others.
I think the majority of America can say that, yeah.
So-
I'm gonna have to come up with sauces that go good for,
Stir fry?
no, like fish and
Yeah,
stuff
fish.
now because my menu, my diet has to change. So
Yeah, see, so,
I gotta tinker around with stuff now.
So more vegetables and fruit.
yeah.
I gotta figure out something to do because I can only eat so much chicken and fish. I gotta
Just
figure out
beef,
something.
burgers,
No,
steaks.
I can't.
More salads,
I
basically.
can only
That's
have
what I've
red
been
meat
doing.
once a week now.
More
According-
salads.
according to my boss,
Oh, so your wife, right?
we're doing it together.
No, but that's the key. They're doing it together in a healthy perspective.
I didn't
That's the
say.
key.
We're not getting
You
any
made it
younger.
sound. You made it sound like I said it's a bad thing.
No, it's not. It's actually a good thing. No, I
But
got
you
you.
know-
after a while, salads taste like dirt. You can only eat so much.
Yeah, only so much roughage. So much roughage, ladies and gentlemen.
I
Seriously.
might have to just free range some more chickens up at Ben's so I can go up there and just, it's cheaper than paying $10 for one at the store.
Yeah, I got about 11 chickens right now, so they're just
I
laying
may
eggs.
invest and give you some more so you can raise some.
Yeah.
How much you need?
I just want the all plain white,
Yeah.
just cooking chickens.
Right.
I don't wanna go up there and have to chop the head off old Rhode Island Red.
Yeah.
No, that's probably one of my wife's
Okay,
favorites.
so as we're diving in today, ladies and gentlemen, as y'all are piling in, and we thank
Okay.
you, we're on YouTube also, and for all you people, we thank you for your support. We ask that you continue to support it. Like, share with your friends, share with your enemies, share with people you don't even know. But
Yeah.
you know, and we want to say hello to all those who are out there far, you know, from those from Australia, those from Africa. We do have viewers from those countries, so
Yeah.
thank you for viewing. Today's going to be pretty good. There's going to be some segments today that I believe y'all will enjoy. You know, as much as I know football season is over, I still have to talk about summer football season, only
We're in
because
baseball now.
things that are here. Baseball season, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to not rant on LeBron James at all, so you won't hear anything about the NBA, but you will hear probably about college basketball. But I am going to say this: if I say something about LeBron James, do not charge me with that, because I'm not promising anything.
I was wrong on St. John's and they lost to the Duke.
Well, Ben, you change with the weather, okay?
Dude, he changes like underwear. Well,
Yeah, I do
know.
actually every other 2 days.
So we're
Well-
talking college basketball. So for anybody who's been watching,
I mean,
anybody
we all
who's
know,
been watching
let's-
college
yeah,
basketball.
let's dive into the college basketball.
we all know
because-
Duke is a favorite. So.
Well, I'm going to be the first one of the first ones. I said it before. Brandon Carter, hats off to you, man. My hats off to you. I told you that earlier when you
I
texted me
picked,
about it.
in my bracket, I sent you guys a picture of. I got Purdue winning it all.
And Mark Capozio, we'll get to you.
Now,
We'll
I
get-
think Purdue is going to win it all.
takeaway from the Duke St. John's game.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, like I did say,
They made
Purdue's gone. They're out.
Oh shoot! Who did they?
Purdue lost to Arizona by
Ah,
15. But
okay.
a takeaway from the St.
Well, my
John's
bracket's
game.
busted now.
Frank, it was busted when you talked about Miami of Ohio
Exactly.
going all
Well,
the way.
I was high on Miami Ohio. I'm just trying to.
Did you see the free throw disparity in that game though? St. John's went to the line 8 times. Duke went like 24 times.
Right.
I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't realize what I'm telling
Duke
you,
is the
Duke's the favorite.
Duke is the favorite, but I don't know. It just a fan from the outside looking in, you see that kind of makes it seem like, oh, well, they want Duke to win.
Is all three of us going to be rooting for UConn?
No.
No, I've said Duke from the beginning.
I think I'd like to see UConn in an upset, but I don't think it's going to happen.
No,
I'd like
I'm
to
going to
see-
tell you, to be quite honest, out of any of these teams, I don't want. I'm with BJ.
Arizona is no joke though.
No, there are a lot. There's still some teams left. But the one thing I do want to ask, you have the teams like Miami of Ohio who got ousted.
Yeah.
You have the lower tier teams. Now what you're seeing has the move for all these teams
Like Macho,
shifted the balance.
like Macho Man used to say, cream of the crop is coming up.
I mean,
Is it the cream of the crop, or have they pushed out
Well,
the lower schools?
well, no, 'cause
they
Iowa's
pushed out
never
the
really
lowers.
been known as a basketball school.
Right. But they've always been there.
Iowa had a hell of a run
Yeah.
this year.
But they've always been there. I mean, think about it. Every year when you've seen
They're
the
more like
NCAA, they've always made some kind of a splash.
right. And we can't lay about Nebraska had a good run this year.
No, I'm talking about the teams like the Cincinnati's,
Yeah. The Bearcats.
You know, the team like
Texas
that.
Techs and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
because now you've got guys that are moving with this portal
Yeah.
that is killing these smaller programs. I give credit to Houston,
Mhm.
even though they lost.
Yeah, they made it.
Give credit to Houston because a lot of people do not know this, and I looked it up after I heard about it.
Right.
You realize he's only lost 4 players in the portal in 11 years?
That's one hell of a
4
coach.
players in a
Houston.
portal.
Houston has a great coach.
Because what he is doing, he is coaching these kids. And he's teaching them the basics of life outside of basketball.
Right.
And the thing is, you're also teaching these kids, hey, if you want it, work for it.
Right.
Don't be a daggone hired gun and keep going here because there's no stability there. What you're doing here when you're learning the game is stable.
Yeah.
If we'd have been here last week, I'm going to play it out how it would have been.
Yeah. You're probably right. I can see
You
where
know,
you're going.
his Miami of Ohio got ousted, but he'd have been all about High Point because they took that was the number 12 that beat the 5. He'd been, well, High Point's now going to be, that's my pick to win it all.
You know it's true.
And it would, that's how it would have
You
played
know
out.
it's true.
After Miami of Ohio lost, he'd been like, well, High Point beat Wisconsin, so that's going to be my team. They're going to make the Cinderella run this year. That's my team to pick. I mean,
I was high on them. I was hoping they would go far and make it a feel good story for the year.
I mean, they made it to the Sweet 16.
They made it. They made it.
High Point did, but your other boys, no.
I
But
will
the
say,
thing, people, y'all don't understand. Nobody really understands. You're good, but nobody really understands what we see on a daily. Because I have to give big credit. Look, you almost had me believing in Miami of Ohio. I thought they could get to Sweet 16.
but
You're all wrong.
You have to think.
Well, you remember I sent you that meme.
You have to think of the record
Smoke that crack, don't you?
where they were undefeated at one time at 32 and something.
But I'm just saying.
What did I tell you was going to happen the first time they run
Yes,
into a real
yes,
team?
yes,
They
yes.
run into Tennessee and got fucking
Yeah.
boat raced.
I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
They got boat raced by Tennessee.
And the thing was, you called it. You called it.
Well, I was just hoping for a wave of them going to like the Final Four. Like,
Well, hope. You can
I want-
hope in one
it makes
hand and
things
crap in the
exciting
other.
rather than seeing the.
We know
usual-
how that goes, okay?
It just makes
See
things.
which one fills up
It
first.
feels exciting to people rather than seeing the usual people of Duke always there and stuff like that. It's just, makes it exciting. You see a Cinderella team like that make it, like it did in the past.
I understand that, and I
I know.
like Cinderella teams too. But that's what I'm saying. They're pushing out the Cincinnatis and stuff like
They are,
that.
yeah.
Those are Cinderella teams.
Mhm.
The team that you don't expect to be there. When you're in a big conference, you're expected to be there. It was the teams that are in those other conferences that got in, like the VCUs, that got into the tournament
Yeah.
and shocked people
Everyone.
because all of a sudden
Yep.
they have a great night and they face a team like North Carolina State, all of a sudden who's on a bad night,
Right.
and that's what Cinderella stories
Yeah.
are all about. And then they have another good night, and then maybe another one,
Yeah.
and it's all about getting to the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
And even when they're eliminated, it's such a feel-good story that people it's just like, whoa, what could have happened?
Yeah, I can tell you High Point's probably never made it to the Sweet 16.
Right.
So that
Yeah.
school, they celebrated, I'm sure.
Yeah, so I mean, that's
Or the
what
second
Cinderella
round.
is
The
all
second
about.
round.
They did very well.
I mean,
Today's game, I will be tuning in to watch the Duke UConn game.
yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
That
definitely.
you could possibly have
That Houston game was good.
Arizona 1. So Duke is going to be a 1 seed. So there's 2 1 seeds in. And Michigan, Tennessee, which play at 12. You could have 3 1 seeds and a 3 seed in the Final Four.
Right.
And I couldn't tell you the last time I've seen that.
Yeah.
You know.
It's been a while.
But I think there's still one perfect bracket left. I think is what I saw.
Mm.
But, I mean,
Bracket.
I mean, I
Do you
like
get
it.
money
I
for
don't
that
know.
if you get a perfect bracket?
I don't know.
Or should I say, I don't dislike it. It's just, I do look at the Cinderellas of this. I do like some of these teams that are facing off with each other.
Mhm.
But you take it out, okay? Even though they're not, to be quite honest, because they're always
You know-
in the dance, they're not considered.
Yeah.
If they were to win it, okay, they're not
Oh my
considered
God.
an upset.
There is one perfect bracket left so far. A 14-year-old named Otto Shellhammer, an 8th grader from the Pittsburgh area, has the only perfect bracket remaining among the 40 million submitted entries, having
A kid named
correctly
Otto.
picked 48 games. Oh, that's in the women's tournament.
Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
Yeah,
Well, no, that's fine. It's a great.
I mean,
Well,
it's
I
a
mean,
great
still.
bracket. Hey, he's still
I
undefeated.
Even
Still
if
got
it's
the
a
only
good-
perfect bracket. I bet you every men's bracket is
The
destroyed.
odds, 1 in 120 billion to 9.2 quintillion.
That's like winning the lottery, even beyond that.
Yeah,
That's better odds.
he picked Virginia over Iowa and Notre Dame over Ohio State in women's.
With that.
Wow.
So as you see, so as we're talking about it, I mean, I got Duke. I mean, I'm sorry.
I'm
that's-
rooting for UConn today, so
Of course you will.
I have to.
Of course you.
I mean,
Of course you
just to
have
see-
to.
Just to see an upset.
The
Was it
final,
cold this morning?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be cold this afternoon?
I don't know, 50 degrees. Something.
Yeah, so the weather will change. So will you.
the final men's bracket was busted in the second round.
You like that one, didn't you?
There was no perfect brackets left after the second round when Tennessee beat Virginia.
See, I had Virginia winning that in the Tennessee one. UVA had a great year. I would give Cavaliers, they had a great run. So,
Okay.
you know, all right,
Okay.
we're looking at the brackets on March Madness, you know. What is the downfall of Tiger Woods? What's going on with Tiger Woods right now?
Drinking?
No, Tiger Woods.
Womanizer.
Tiger Woods is hooked on painkillers.
Yeah.
That guy's been hooked on painkillers
Yeah,
for probably 20 years now.
right. Actually, you know, he's
I mean,
In
his back surgery.
his,
He's had a lot of
it
back
started
surgeries.
with back surgeries and
Yes.
everything. Yeah, he's had more DUI related car accidents, or probably just as many as the Cowboys had playoff wins in the last 3 decades.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Yeah, so, he got arrested for suspicion of DUI. He passed the
Street sweeper. Or
he
something?
passed the breathalyzer, but he refused to take a urine test.
Yeah.
right.
This dude has more money than he'll ever know what to do with. You're Tiger Woods.
Mhm.
You know you're an addict. Hire a driver.
Yeah, have a chauffeur.
Hire a driver. And all this shit would never happen.
Yeah.
You could probably pay some guy $50,000 a year to drive you around in your car, and you could do whatever the hell you want and not have to worry about shit. Your leg wouldn't be all fucked up. You know, his body is just beat down. And golf started it,
Mhm.
but his own recklessness after he become addicted to the pain
I think
pills,
Yeah.
his own recklessness is what has ended his
What
basically
he
his
said-
career and everything.
What he said in his previous interview one time, he said, "My body's not the way it used to be."
Yeah.
So it's like you have to take that mantra. You have to tell yourself, "I'm still not 23 years old again.
Yeah.
I'm top of the world." You know. So
I mean, he
Well,
could have avoided all this.
he could avoid it all.
Well,
Yeah.
and basically what you're all saying is he needs help. You know?
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with saying you need help.
Did you all watch him in that golf league in his first match back then?
Not much.
I watched
into
it. He stepped up there and hit like a 3-wood, his first swing in over a year, and it hurt. You could tell it hurt, and you could tell on live TV that dude was on something.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
He's,
Look,
it's sad because that guy
You-
single-handedly.
you don't see people like You don't see golfers like John Daly getting DUIs, and he drinks a lot. You know John Daly, of course.
But
He does it the smart way.
they do. Scotty Scheffler's got golfers get arrested.
All
It
the
gets
time.
more publicity because it's Tiger Woods, a guy that single-handedly carries sports for 2 decades, dude. I mean, the guy, not just golf. I mean, he carried everything. He was Nike. He was
His endorsements.
he was the face of the PGA,
Mhm.
and
That makes a difference.
yeah, I
But
mean,
did the pressure get to him after so many years with everything?
Well,
well, did he?
Probably.
Yeah, it has to.
And then had his divorce.
think about it. This, and I'm not to change, because this is actually has to do with the subject, but let's talk about, we're talking about the problem with Tiger, okay? And we've seen all these kind of success stories, or people who are successful, what usually happens when they get addicted to this. We've talked about it because I can speak personally how just by being in a business that's built on pain,
Yeah.
what that can do.
Yeah.
You know, and people don't realize it. They don't actually understand the extent of it. But once you start, that's why nowadays when I go to the doctor,
Yeah, I was just.
hey, do you want to take this? That no, I don't. I'd rather take something that's lighter because that you don't
I
realize.
don't even like taking aspirin or ibuprofen.
Yeah,
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
The only
it's,
time I do that is if the guys call and say, hey, we're gonna go up here and play some softball or whatever. You wanna come play, I'll take 4 or 5 ibuprofen before I go on the field, cause I know what I'm gonna feel like after
Yeah.
the fact.
and the thing is, and what people don't realize is, to be quite honest, if you think about it,
We really don't talk NASCAR. I mean, we can try.
Okay.
I mean, we can try. I mean,
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I brought that
because,
up 2 weeks ago.
because you know somebody got suspended not too long ago, right?
in NASCAR?
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Dude, I haven't watched NASCAR since,
Yes,
since
and-
this
and
number 3 guy.
Hence why today we're going to have my perspectives of a mad genius because, somebody got from NASCAR got suspended.
Daniel Dye indefinitely for violating behavior rules against mocking sexual orientation on live stream. Sexual orientation.
All he did was he did like a voice, you know, and it said like that.
And that's why he's suspended forever.
I heard the whole clip. All he did was talk because I guess the person that he was talking about, that's the way the guy talked.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
And probably
So-
because he was gay.
Yeah.
He wasn't mocking him. He was basically
He was
talking
cutting
in
up
the
a joke.
guy's voice, just as well as
Right.
if I'm, there's times I would do something like that. That doesn't mean, look, if you're going to, can I be blunt? Can I be blunt without, I mean, this is going to be offensive to some, but I'm sorry. But if that's your lifestyle, you gotta have to take the punishment. I'm sorry.
Right. I mean,
If that's your lifestyle, the thing what I'm talking about is, I don't care, personally. But if somebody else is going to tease, either you step up to it or walk away from it. But trying to suspend somebody from making a living for something that wasn't even deemed at anybody, no. This woke stuff as far as the alphabet mafia has gone too far.
if he would have gotten a fist fight with another driver,
It may be different.
that's different.
Okay? But
Throwing
the
helmets,
alphabet
whatever.
mafia, what I'm trying to get to the basis is, it's on the point of people are trying to control your speech now. Trying to control everything that you say.
Yeah, but that's like with everything is trying to be controlled now.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that here soon.
We'll get to that too,
Believe
because
me, yeah.
it gets nerve wracking when you sit here, you suspend the guy for what? Words?
Words.
You know? I mean, so, I don't know, society's kind of twisted nowadays, and this alphabet mafia, this movement, that movement, they control a lot of stuff.
Right.
Think about it. Why was Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl?
Don't even get me started on that. I didn't even watch it.
LGBT, the alphabet mafia. Okay? That's why he was at the Super Bowl.
What they would say is that they want to promote the NFL as a world brand, basically.
It's a lie. It's a
That's
movement.
what was told.
It's a lie. It's a movement. Okay? That's why they promoted that. So this guy, you see, they're infiltrating everything. They get the NBA, get the NFL, tried to get Major League Baseball, but the Major League Baseball basically kept it. They might fold here soon, but they basically took a stand to a certain point.
Yeah.
Hockey definitely took a stand.
Yeah.
They said, no. But, you
Yeah,
know,
hockey's-
I'm waiting for it to hit the MMA, and I'm waiting for it to hit boxing, but you see where it's heading now. Oh, we're going to hit NASCAR now. The only, I mean, they're trying to take over everything and have their influence in everything.
Unfortunately, yes.
And the thing is, it's not, you know, the Olympics did say transgender athletes are that they banned that.
Right.
Okay? It's a part of, not to be rude, but stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Okay? That's all. It's just stay in your lane.
Well, if everyone would just stay in the slow lane, we wouldn't have all these problems.
It's not about staying in the slow lane.
It's just a matter of
staying in your lane. It's understanding how society works and how to be. Look, you could be straightforward and honest without being offensive.
Yeah. That was my next thing.
Okay, and you can tell somebody, hey, I feel offended by what you just said, without going into a bunch of
At
hysterics
least
and
have
trying to get somebody.
a civil conversation. There's
Right.
no civil conversations anymore. There's no sit downs of like, hey, I'm gonna meet you in the middle conversations
Right.
anymore.
Instead, all
So-
we have is a bunch of talk. All you got is a bunch of people spewing a bunch of garbage out there and turning around and spewing a bunch of,
Right.
you know, trying to get somebody's business canceled or their jobs taken from them because they feel hurt, and it makes them feel empowered. That is not empowerment. That's cowardice.
Yeah.
It's not empowerment when you try to use either your race, your sexuality, your thought process
Whatever that is.
over somebody else to gain an advantage. That's you trying to influence your power over somebody else. And one thing I've learned is you control your own power. And I'm not going to give my power to you, not going to give it to you. I'm not going to give my power to anybody else to rule over me.
Yeah.
That is society's biggest problem. And that is what's happened here.
Well, if everyone
They're allowing society to rule over.
if everyone would turn all that inward negative energy towards something positive, we wouldn't have half of these ridiculous shit, I would say. See what I'm getting at? Like, turn your inward energy to something productive, positive, you know? Or at least have that mindset. Mantra.
Yeah, speaking of mindset, you know, you're talking about moving, getting rid of all the junk that's in your life, you know? Sometimes you have to. And speaking of junk, here's how we remove junk. Call Gomez, and they do all kinds of removals anyway. Gomez Transportation, ladies and gentlemen, they do junk removal. They also can haul cargo and freight for you. They do commercial, residential. They do boat and motorcycle deliveries. They haul and more. If you want to get your junk removed, or you need something hauled, or you need some things done, call Gomez Transportation. Get your moving done with him, and you can get a free quote as well at Gomez Transportation. His number is 540-305-6942. That is 540-305-6942. There you go.
All right.
Well, good luck to Tiger. Hopefully you can get yourself straight.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods. Tiger Hood.
All right.
Tiger Hood.
Why do we have vape shops everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Did you hear about the cover up in Fairfax County?
They're blowing them all down.
Dude,
Yeah.
they've blown them up, even in Shenandoah County,
Yes.
they've blown them up.
Is there other hidden
County.
meanings behind these shops?
Oh, yes.
Is there money laundering? What's going on?
No, what it is
What is it? In Fairfax County, they found guns, and it's like a
well, that's
gang,
different. When you're
drug
finding
trafficking,
weapons, that's one thing.
drug trafficking, all that stuff.
When you're
Oh, yeah.
finding weapons, that's
Yeah.
one thing. But a lot of these vape shops that are getting shut down now, it's not because of the weapons. They just, a lot of it's because marijuana and the vapes that
It
contain
did get
marijuana.
legalized now.
You see, you got to remember,
That's,
you had one governor that came in and shut it down.
and then the other one opens the doors again.
Other one opened the door. But in the process of that, the years that the person, one governor shut it down, that's taking place. Now it's gonna take another before it you see what I'm saying? This is the whole
Yeah.
process of this. And that's
I
what's
mean,
happening.
are you for or against the new thing on the marijuana? On the
Look, I believe marijuana should be legal. I don't care.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I believe it should be legal. I believe there's a lot. Look, understand something.
I mean,
Alcohol is
way worse.
made and it's made legal, right?
But
But actually, more people have accidents in cars by alcohol than marijuana. That is facts. That is facts.
But doesn't marijuana still impair your senses when you're driving?
You said most people when
It
they,
does.
they
It still does.
most people when they smoke, dude, ain't driving. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Most people are not driving. They are in a veg state, either playing on the damn PlayStation, watching a football game, or watching TV, eating a lot,
Right.
or they're hanging out at some backyard cookout. or
Barbecue,
something like that. Yes.
The game, dude, there's a lot of times I'll be sitting on there getting ready to load up and you can hear the bongs in the back. Then they get to coughing.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, so look,
But
I just think it should
there's
be-
also a lot of cars that smell like skunk and it ain't
Oh,
because
yeah.
they got sprayed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I know people do drive and do it. But
Whatever, I don't care.
I'm saying impaired because the law says impaired is impaired, and I understand that. But if you're going to sit here and say
Just do it the right.
alcohol is legal, then to me, now I'm not saying that legalizes every drug, okay?
Yeah.
Because there's a difference between what's grown from the earth
Right. And what's made synthetic.
and what,
Yeah.
and what people decided to make. There's a difference, but because you can make alcohol, and I know how they do that, I know the process of it, but if you're going to make one, understand, alcohol was illegal at one point. That's how a lot of your rich people like the Kennedys and all made it, and that's the truth. You can look it up, how the Kennedys and people like that made it, and the Clintons, that's how some of them made their money, bootlegging off of
Right.
illegal
It's like
alcohol.
Al Capone back in the day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how they made their money and got their wealth.
Yeah.
And to be quite honest, if you really think about it, the only reason why they kept marijuana illegal is because it was outdoing marijuana. I mean, outdoing alcohol.
Well, now they can. Now
They didn't have the crops. We had the best alcohol.
Mhm.
Why do you think they import cocaine?
Because they have the
Smuggle
best.
it in. It's the better crops are down south.
Yeah.
South of all those countries there. The better crops of marijuana were other places.
Yeah.
When they started to legalize marijuana in America,
Mhm.
if you really think about it, what happened was, hold up, we seized control of a lot of this stuff.
I mean, everyone has their lives. They,
We can spread it out and tax it.
Right.
We're
That's
gonna make a profit.
is the T word, taxes. Now they can tax it.
Exactly. What you sent me and I share with everybody
Yep.
else.
Yep.
Why? That's the question. They tax everything.
Yep.
It's a
But-
scam.
It's a scam, and yeah, everything's being taxed twofold, threefold by the time even anything we make in life, any type of money.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I sent you that meme about a week ago. So
Yes, and
You
I
never
enjoyed that.
truly earn anything because you pay on it forever.
you really
Till the
don't,
day you
honestly.
die.
It's all recycled and just gets handed down.
That's like your home property's been paid for probably hundreds of years, but you
Yeah.
still pay taxes
And
on
still
that shit every year.
taxes all.
So you still don't own it, cause if you don't pay it, guess
It's
what?
gone.
The county's gonna come take it.
Yeah.
And the bad part is, even to this day, if you own it for 100 years,
Mhm.
there's a time, I didn't know this until I checked on this, there's a timeline
Mhm.
that the county can actually just rip it from you anyway.
Yeah. So
There's a timeline.
enjoy now, in the present moment.
So how, this is what gets me, how can they
So-
say you own land
Yes. How can they say you own? Yeah.
if you're going, and yet you're, okay, I purchased this land,
Mhm.
but you're gonna tax me every year on this land,
Mhm.
but if I miss one time, you wanna take this land.
Right, like a car payment. Yeah.
But yet I bought it. I paid an extremely amount. If I bought it, that means it's mine. You
Right.
have nothing to own to it.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
Mm-hmm.
purchase. That means oh, we're going down
We are
rabbit holes
gonna go.
today, and I mean, I'm getting it.
That's
Good.
like-
So we're building up to a lot of stuff, and I'm just.
That's
fed
like
up.
expiration dates, same thing.
Yeah, I'm just kind of.
An expiration date is it's a suggested use by date
Yes.
is what it is. I mean,
Yeah,
canned
that's
food,
just like
canned
a
food
speed
can
limit.
last forever.
Me, if I see that date, I'm throwing, if I, one day I'm out, I'm not gonna eat it.
It's just like a speed limit.
What?
I
Suggested.
do it all the time. I might, if I'm gonna eat something, if that date says, let's say today, what's today, 4/27? What is it, three twenty-nine.
329.
All right, so if that date said 3:30, I'd be like, well, this is the last day I'll be able to eat this. And I'm throwing it, I throw it out all the time.
No, it's
My
one thing
wife,
if
my
it's
wife
fresh,
gets,
if it's fresh, if it's canned, it's like canned green beans. It's not gonna go bad.
it's probably got fungus or something in it, I'm throwing it away. Got some worms in it, I'm throwing it away. I'm really particular with my food with that, yeah. You can ask my wife, she'll chime in here in a second if she's listening, but she gets on me all the time about it, but I'm just like, if I see the milk like one day over, I'm like, that's gone, I gotta go get more milk.
I'm not going to argue with him on that because I'm that way.
I mean, if
I'm not
it's
gonna
like
argue